Will crypto.com actually launch a spot ETF for the CRO token in 2025? I think the answer is officially yes. We've seen it on the timeline of what their roadmap is ahead for their plans this year as a company. And now we are seeing more encouraging stories come out that this is actually likely a reality. This is in their plans, and lately they have really been holding true to their plans. At the very same time that you could be excited about a Kronos ETF, the reality of the situation with the CRO token that we've been talking about so much on this channel is that it has really been struggling to go up in any meaningful way. But the reality is also that is not unique to CRO. There are so many altcoins in the crypto space right now that are struggling. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about the price action for CRO in the short term. I want to talk to you guys also about what I expect this news, the Kronos ETF, to mean for CRO token in the long term. And then I want to talk about what some of the other folks that are speculating on this have, what they have to say about it as well. So let's get into this one. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Do me a favor, smash the like button. Subscribe to this channel for more content. We're coming out with many videos every day for you guys. And we're getting ready for eventually a bullish turn in the right direction, hopefully upwards soon for crypto. And let's get into the story. Crypto.com plans to file Kronos ETF launch a stablecoin in 2025. So there's actually two pieces to this, which I want to discuss with you. Piece number one, we saw the roadmap ahead for Crypto.com, and both of these things were included in that roadmap. The other thing that was also included in the roadmap was launching the U.S. exchange, which since that roadmap has come out, they've already launched that exchange. Now they're talking about the ETF and the stablecoin being their next priorities is what it seems like. And I believe them. It's probably going to happen. These people have had a seat at the table with the new government that is in place here in the U.S. They were at front stage during the inauguration. And here they are, probably going to get a CRO ETF approved. Now, let's talk about the ETF to start. Point one, the ETF is bullish, I believe. Why? Because it establishes credibility for Crypto.com. It establishes credibility for the CRO token. I see right now in the comment sections and all over X, people very negative about CRO. I understand there's probably a lot of people that bought CRO at 18, 20 cents. There was a lot of people in my live stream today that said, yes, my dollar cost average entry for CRO is 18 cents. That's the reality for some people out there. What I also want to remind you guys of, though, is that, and here we go. Wow, we're really coming down here for dogecoin. Looking at CRO, though, the reality situation is we had a bear market for quite a while where you could have bought at 5 cents, you could have bought at 6 cents, you could have bought at 7 cents, at 6 cents for so long, for a very long time, for almost 600 days. So there's a lot of people experiencing pain, and the people that are experiencing the most pain right now are the most vocal. And so you're going to have a lot of people looking at this story right now, and they are coming out and saying, who cares? This is a stupid token. It doesn't mean anything. They don't support their own token. A lot of people have a lot of negative thoughts on this coin. They've got a lot of negative thoughts on the other altcoins that they're down on too, people. And that's just the reality of the situation. And you might be watching this video right now frustrated with this approach that I'm taking to this topic. And I can understand that. And I'd love to hear the feedback in the comments down below. But the reality of the fact is this: we have not had the altcoin season yet. We have never had the Kronos chain be talked about so much by Crypto.com. There's a Kronos ETF going to launch. Do you think that is going to increase or decrease the popularity of the CR token? Of course it's going to increase the popularity of the CR token. Anybody that says otherwise, I don't know. They're not using their brain. We are not seeing the altcoin season we've been waiting for yet. There are people that have bought CRO at higher prices and refused to dollar cost average in at lower prices, which historically the people that dollar cost average in and lower their initial entry price are going to be the ones that succeed in the long run. I believe the Kronos ETF is very, very important for Crypto.com. I think it's very important for the CRO coin. I think it's adding. We could live in a world without it for certain, but the fact that it's coming is going to be significant for CRO. And if this ETF is launched before or during an altcoin season, once that altcoin season comes, I think it's going to prove to be a very bullish thing for CRO. And I'm going to get to the price action for CRO coin here in a minute. We'll talk about the short term and then the long term given this news. Point number two, the other thing in this conversation is to launch a stablecoin in 2025. Well, recently we saw the crypto czar come out and do a press conference. And in this press conference, one thing he made very clear is one of the focuses for the new administration is going to be picking the next stablecoins and backing these stablecoins with the treasury to be. And this is something that David Sachs came out and talked about. Crypto.com was at the front row of this inauguration. They had a photo with Trump at his palace in Mar-a-Lago. Do you think that there's a chance that Crypto.com's ETF, the exchange that has some of the highest trading volume in North America, the most regulatory compliant exchange in the U.S., the one that just launched, like one of the only official exchanges with an order book that we can actually use here in the U.S., do you think that their stablecoin is going to be successful in 2025? Do you think that the success of the stablecoin is going to be helpful for Crypto.com, the CRO coin, and all the people within the Kronos ecosystem in the long run? Yeah, I do. That's what I think. That's personally what I think. Now, there are, again, some people out there that are quite sour on CRO right now, and I understand it. The price action's been weak. Let's get into the price action. If you bought CRO all the way back in December, not that long ago, you could be down 65% on it right now. You could be down 58% on it right now at the time of this recording. The reality of the situation is if you look at some other coins, like let's just take a look at Pepe. Let's say you bought Pepe over in December. You could be down, same, 66%. I don't see nearly as many people complaining about Pepe than I do complaining about CRO for some reason, though I do see a lot of people complaining about Pepe as well. The reality is most of the vocal voices that are upset about their portfolios right now and the altcoins are the people that were buying up here. And look, I was all for buying up here, but I was also for buying here. And I did videos for you guys here, and I was doing videos at these times. I was talking about these coins, and this is Pepe, but I was talking the entire way, and I think that Pepe one day is going to go a lot higher. And the same is true with CRO, except the price action's been different. Pepe's been a better gainer because it's a new coin. It's a new coin. It came out of nowhere. It was just randomly very successful. But it is very successful. And CRO coin is actually doing fine. Since the lows in the bear market, it's still up over 100%. So it's not tremendous. You're not rich on CRO coin right now. There's no doubt about that. Nobody's getting rich on CRO coin yet in this cycle. It has not happened. You know what? I should take that back. I'm sure there were some whales that bought low and sold up here and have been selling on the way down because there's a lot of folks that understand if you buy it down here, you could take some profit when you get to these levels because then maybe you could scale back into some of these positions with a percentage of your portfolio. I'm more of the DCAing over time kind of guy, and I have shuffled some things off the table, no doubt about it, because I believe that one day, we are going to see CRO coin get back up to these levels, which is what our previous high was for CRO. And that is almost to $1. I think we could get back up to a $2 CRO, and I think that the ETF news is going to, in the end, prove to be very bullish. Now, if you are bearish in the short term on CRO coin, and I see a lot of people saying, it's done or it's going to fall lower, well, you can make a trade on that. If you want to, you could short CRO coin if you have the guts, if you have the courage to do it. Maybe you're looking at this 8-cent level like me and you're saying, well, it might come down to 8 cents. Maybe you want to make a little play and make a little money as you're holding on to your CRO coin bags. You want to get some more fuel to DCA into the market. Well, if you make some money on trades, then you have more fuel to DCA into the market, but you don't want to get liquidated, guys. I do think there's going to be some tremendous trading opportunities through this volatility to the short side, to the long side. I prefer longing, but lately I'm actually shorting. Right now, I'm actually in a Dogecoin short that's going pretty well for me right now. I got my stop losses set, so I'm not worried about it, and that's exactly what you got to do. If you want to do some trading for yourself, whether it's on CRO or Doge or whatever it is, guys, you can sign up for Blowfin using our link up to a $5,000 deposit bonus when you sign up using our link. And if you're bullish on CRO coin or whatever your altcoins are that you're holding right now and you want to DCA into them because you're just so excited that these discounts are here, you could DCA into these projects by signing up for crypto.com and doing a DCA strategy through there. That's the place where I go from my bank into crypto and out of crypto back to my bank. And then if I'm trying to get money into Blowfin, then I usually transfer it there from crypto.com, and that's just how I do it. Are you guys trading right now? Let me know in the comments down below. How do you feel about CRO? I want to know your genuine thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me on the ETF? Do you agree with me on the stablecoin ideas that I have there? I do think that crypto.com is I think it's poised for a great success in 2025, but I see some people saying the opposite. Where's your head at, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. That's all I got for you in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. I think that Crocoin in the meantime could come down to 8 cents possibly. I'm going to keep an eye on that. It could certainly come lower, but 8 cent is kind of my first floor. I'd like to see us established. Let's see how it shakes out, guys. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, DCI Hodl. 2 videos here if you want to check them out. I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Peace.